That's the way right there. That works good. One back to the 10. 10 is outside with the 10.
Josh Berry ready to get back to the front, middle of 3, trying to drive through it. Recover back from that 16th place spot here.
Look at that.
Oh,
that's not going to work.
that? No, it's in the wall.
Into the wall.
A little bit.
He got a big push.
You're all clear.
Woo! He got a big push. The closing rate, as we've talked about, incredible. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. He needs to pit here, Joey. Really got in the wall. You saw a lot of damage there with our Fox camera down the backstretch.
Right front going down.
Here you see the move. He's going to try to go to the top, thinking he's going to be 3 wide. What he doesn't know, he's 4 wide, and the track's dirty up there. And the car just starts to step out on him, and he taps the wall with the right rear. Gets that fender rub. Hopefully that tire holds there for a while.
Fourth caution of the day is out at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the first for incident. It happened on the back straightaway. Among those involved, Jade Buford. This is coming off of turn 2.
Oh, it looks like Jeb's going to try to get in the middle of 3 wide here. Maybe didn't quite get the room where he thought he had. 48's going to spin around. Nowhere for Jeremy Clements to go. Nice job for the rest of the field avoiding this.
I really thought if we had a crash today, it would turn into a big one because everyone is so bunched up. But as you said, Brad, really nice effort by all these drivers to avoid making this a huge incident that took out a bunch of cars.
Yeah, the backstretch is fairly wide here, so if there's an accident, you seem to be able to get around it here. And the Xfinity drivers here have done a great job all day of not just avoiding wrecks, but you know, not starting them to begin with. Ooh, you see Jade's track bars broke in the back. That's probably going to put him out for the day.
Top 8 cars roughly, and some of this may change the numbers because of how they went through the choose, but top 8 stayed out, didn't pit here. Everybody behind them did come down pit road. 51 laps to go for the Xfinity Series at Atlanta.
Got a nice Gibbs versus Childress showdown here on the front rows. Teammates working together, both sides.
Yeah, 3 Gibbs cars up top. Bumper to bumper to bumper.
Big day for Brandon Jones, coming off a runner-up finish in the 19. This is his home track. Grew up right here in the Atlanta area. And behind him, give a call, Joe Graff Jr. Great strategy play for them to stay out. He's in the top 10, but loses into the wall.
No.
And he takes Daniel Hemrick with him. That is the announcer curse right there. I apologize. Man, he looked good.
And this is the yellow. Trevor Bayne, Ty Gibbs, all these guys who stayed out were really wanting. This is a few more laps when they're not at full pace, not burning all that fuel. This might help them connect this race.
It might be enough to help them get that green-white checker, right, if that happens. That's that insurance policy. You don't know we're going to have an overtime finish, but there's a pretty good chance, and this is going to help that for them. Bad luck for some. It's going to be good luck for others.
So 11 car gets in the middle here, 3 wide. Let's take a look at it here. And I think he must feel like he's clear. He gets a little loose, comes up the track. Joe Graff maybe come down a little bit. Kind of looks like one of them racing deals to me, Joseph.
Yeah, look like racing to me, Bradley.
I hate that for Joe Graff because, you know, he's driving for Bobby Dotter, and that's an organization that got their first win ever earlier this year with Cole Custer driving in Fontana, California.
Man, it happened so quick. It's so hard to say what happened there, right? You can say the 11 came up. You can equally say Joe Graff Jr. came down.
Yeah.
It almost happened at the same time, and it happens that quick, guys. That's what the drivers are dealing with here at Atlanta. The cars are going so fast around here, and you're right on top of each other. And all it takes is one little movement of your car, one way or the other. See that Hemrick may got a little loose there. I don't know, man. But it happens so fast, and next thing you know, you're out of the race.
I know it was a hard hit. That's for sure. Whenever you get hit in the right rear quarter panel, there's that little whip action. He has a second hit here that sure didn't feel very good. But poor Daniel, he should have won this race probably last year, and running up front here towards the end. Atlanta just hasn't been kind to him here lately.
The defending champ still looking for his first win of the season. And
it was under yellow. And oh, there was a spin after the wreck.
Is that?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that was a la Josh Berry last year, right? About the same spot.
Yeah.
Dug up some turf.
Could say they put the turf in at Charlotte. And same people own this racetrack. It'd be great if we can get some turf on this one too.
Yeah,
especially after the repave.
That would make a big
just trying to do
difference.
that.
That was almost as subtle as Blaney requesting pizza a couple of weeks ago in Las
very
Vegas.
obvious of what it would be.
Well, it's still laying down there, as you can tell.
There they go.
Parts and pieces.
Well, I just saw the truck pull down, and I think they're going to get it now. AMR safety team is on it.
Half off. Both your helps half off. Help is tighter up top. Help is tighter. Help still tighter up top. Your help's 1.5 off. Still outside door, 1 lane between. Down, down, down. Half off help. Up, up, up. Up, up.
Oh,
And there goes one,
Brandon
sideways.
Save it.
Brandon
Save it.
Brown, can he hang on to it? Caution is out.
Tremendous job, not one, overcorrecting the car and coming back up the racetrack, and two, getting it out of the way to where he didn't get hit again. You see some damage there on the left front, though.
Spotted.
Not going to help him here. We're hearing it may have had something to do with the 2. Oh, he's got some
He's
damage
got
as
big
well.
damage. The 2 had been filling the middle and the top lanes here. I wonder if something happened where there just wasn't enough room to make the move.
He was looking to go down the center.
Oh, yep.
Oh, not much room there. And the 2 got his damage from the 92, trying to avoid the crash.
You know, if the 68, if Brandon Brown doesn't get that damage on the left front, I mean, he almost gets completely through this unscathed. Incredible save
just
right
barely got Josh Berry right in the right side door to see how much damage Josh has. But you're right. This is, you know, when I first started racing in NASCAR, I'll never forget Wayne Alton, the series director, telling me, if you ever get in trouble at Daytona or Talladega, turn the wheel to the left, drive it to the infield, but don't turn it right and hit the wall. And Brandon's got a little bit of wheel to the right, but earlier here, he had it to the left and was able to get down to the apron and just ride it out here a little bit. Live to fight another day. So nice job to him.
You know, the thing that surprised me today is the incidents we've had and the room that has been here for the drivers. One of my big concerns coming here with this package and the tight racing, the drafting, is when you have a crash, there will be nowhere to escape.
You see Austin Hill move to the bottom.
Bottom lane closest to you here, 3/4 back. Here comes the top lane, half back. Bottom lane still closest.
Pace has picked up. They were running 31.70s, Joey, this last lap, 31.20s through 31.40s.
Hill is doing an incredible job of managing the top and the bottom.
Bottom. Half lane.
Don't write off Ryan Sieg. Tucker George is where he's from. He's third and peaking on Trevor Bain.
Remember the start of the race? He didn't have any water in that car. Look at him go now. Whoa!
Bain goes high into the wall. Here comes Ryan Sieg down low.
Oh, no.
And the caution will be out.
Ooh, to 7.
Barry's involved.
Cars.
Gregson's involved. Sage Karam hits the inside wall.
Justin Allgaier was involved. We're still on Sam Myers.
No record. That's the big one that we've all been talking about. A lot of damage to the 18. We're just talking about how fast that car was. A 9.
And there was nowhere to go there, Joey.
Not looking good either.
Jeb Burton got a piece of the action in the 27. The 36 is Alex LeBay.
Poor Dale Jr. Every one of his cars from Junior Motorsports was in that crash.
They had a good day.
Yeah,
Gregson led 38 laps. Barry led 3. Stephen Parsons. The SoCal Chevy for B.J. McLeod coming to pit road with damage.
It looked like, Joey, Trevor Bain was trying to get up in a hole that maybe was, maybe wasn't there. It was just real tight and probably didn't get any brakes.
Yeah, you're not going to get brakes at this point anymore.
The top 10 streak will end at 16 for Justin Allgaier. He's climbing from his car and being greeted by the AMR safety team.
Good to see that. He took a big hit. But yeah, here, let's go back to turn 4 and look and see what happened here. Trevor Bain, really fast run right here. Got Ryan Sieg trying to get underneath him, slows him down a little bit. He comes back up here in front of A.J. Allmendinger. I think he felt like he was clear, but just wasn't quite there. Gets a little bump and into the wall, and then the car just kind of peels off the wall, Joseph, and gets all these guys long way.
Yeah, and you know, Trevor was clear. He was clear, but when he moved up in front of him, is so tight to his back bumper, it looks like it loosened him up.
Yeah.
You know, and he got loose and chased it into the wall, and then he was still chasing. Here we go. You see Trevor move up in front of the 16. He's clear. It's just tight. Gets the air taken off into the wall. Now he's trying to catch it. He's still trying to catch it. They're 3 wide and just collects everybody else. I mean, when I say everybody else, like everybody else.
Whoa, I don't know who made that move. That was a great move down the middle of the back. Somebody threaded the needle there. JJ Yaley, I hope that's our visor cam.
Let's go on board with Riley Herbst, who's had a host of problems today.
Keep digging low. Keep digging low. They're watching here. Keep digging. Keep low, low, low. Low, 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 low. Right behind you here. Yellow's out. Yellow's out.
Tim Fedua on the spotter stand. And now our visor cam riding with a 66. This is JJ Yaley.
18's in the wall up in front of us here.
This one.
You're clear. Watch it break in here. Back it down. Back it down. Back it down. Creep it. Creep it. Good. Good job.
James Coleman, the spotter there.
Just end of the race here, Joey. Everybody gets a little bit closer.
Hard race.
And that speed shot really gives you an idea of the impact.
There's not much loyalty in the front 4 cars.
Yep.
Or 3 cars. There's some loyalty there at the 54 and the 19. You know, they may work together in the 16 and the 10. Outside of that, those other drivers are going to be.
Hey, wait a minute. Remember how stage 1 ended? We had teammates racing each other. Is there ever loyalty when there's a checkered flag on the line? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think to get to the lead, yes. After they get to the lead, it may change.
I'm standing with 2 guys who used to be teammates. I'm just saying.
We really showed them how to do it that one time.
One time at band camp.
Here we go. Overtime at Atlanta, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Ty Gibbs giving Sieg a huge push right here.
They crashed each other, and there we go.
Big wreck in the back of the pack.
Caution back behind the leaders. Will go to double overtime.
That should move Ryan to the lead.
Tommy Joe Martins, Jesse Iwuji, and the 5 of Matt Mills. And we understand with all that fluid coming from Matt Mills' car, we'll get a red flag.
Matt not very happy with that result, as you can tell.
I go back to Sieg and Ty Gibbs working together, and you rewind a couple of weeks ago in Las Vegas, and they had a rift. It's unbelievable how everything in this sport comes full circle.
Yeah, it's racing.
Yeah, life comes at you fast, guys. Matt Mills here, 17th. He's going to get a push from behind.
Oh, you see the car on the outside there.
Jeffrey Earnhardt, it looks like.
Looks like he got loose maybe from a push at that point.
Came down and collected Matt. The guys behind him just got caught up in it. No contact for...
You see that fluid come out of the 5 right there.
Stephen Parsons involved. Mike Snyder in the back gets caught up in it.
It's the 2nd time today that Stephen Parsons has been involved in an incident. This is what it feels like over the bumps, right?
As long as they don't fall off.
Yep.